Hello everyone and welcome to another channel update. It's almost 2020, which feels strange because that's the year where cyberpunk films take place. That's not a year you actually live in, and yet it is. But in any case, looking back at 2019, it was quite a good year for me personally. Not for everyone, but that's how things are. The channel made some nice progress. Thanks for the support, everyone, as usual. I covered a couple of fun games, some well known, some not so much, such as the Red Alert 1 beta. That almost overlapped with my playthrough of the OpenWar Red Alert edition of Red Alert, if you want to call it that. So there was a little bit of Red Alert overload, but I hope you don't mind that. That happened because I pretty much started recording the Red Alert beta as soon as it was released. And actually a little bit before that, because the other guys and me got the version a little bit earlier, and then we released to the public shortly afterwards, after ironing out some issues with getting it to run and stuff. So that was unintentional because I shadowed the OpenWar Red Alert playthrough for a while. There will be even more Red Alert in the future. There will be a playthrough of Red Alert Retaliation, the PlayStation version of Counter-Strike and Aftermath. I'm not quite sure when I'm going to do that because getting the game to run is not particularly difficult, but I've already done a playthrough of that, so I'm not going to give it top priority. And I also don't want it to overlap with my playthrough of the Command & Conquer remasters, which may not even come out next year. Maybe those will be released in 2021. We don't know yet, and I can't really judge how long it's going to take. For example, I don't know how many adjustments they have to do for all those maps, because there's quite a lot of those in both base games plus the combined 3 expansions. Maybe they can just literally drop them into the new game and they just work perfectly fine, or maybe they have to do adjustments, I don't know. But even if they don't, there might be other delays. I don't know how much work they've already done apart from what we've seen and how much there is to do. But in any case, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to do a full playthrough of both base games remastered plus the expansions, so that's going to be quite a lot of content. That's probably going to be a combined, I don't know, like another 100 episodes or so. But that's okay, that's what I love to do, and it's kind of nice to play those games again, but with a little bit of a different spin. I've done that before. I've covered the PlayStation version of Red Alert. I'm going to cover other parts of other Command & Conquer games as well. It's just a kind of fun thing to do, so you get the same experience but with a little bit of a different spin, so it's not quite the same experience. But speaking of remasters, the Warcraft 3 remaster will be released in January next year, actually. Which, if you listen to this video here in 10 days or so, it's going to be immediately dated. But that's okay. And that one was actually not delayed as much as I thought. That was supposed to be coming out in 2019 originally, but now it's delayed by not even a month. I'll have to see. I probably won't be able to do a playthrough of that straight away for a couple of reasons. One of them will be that I'm moving houses, and not just within the UK. I'm actually going to leave the UK for a number of reasons. So I might not be in a spot to actually record anything when that game comes out. And if it's anything like, let's say, the StarCraft remaster or the Age of Empires remasters, then it's probably going to need a couple of patches first anyway, so I don't think I'm going to rush that. And as I said before, I might not be able to record that straight away anyway, but I'm definitely going to do a playthrough of that at one point. I'm looking forward to that. Again, I'm kind of curious what they will change. Apparently they will do some lore changes to bring it more in line with World of Warcraft as opposed to the old Warcraft RTS series, which I'm kind of mixed about that. I don't blame them, because for the most part Warcraft is now World of Warcraft and has been for the last 10-15 years. I think something like 95% of the money that the entire franchise ever made was made with World of Warcraft, not with any of the Warcraft RTSs. Or maybe Hearthstone. I guess Hearthstone as well, that makes money too, if you count that as a game. But yeah, that's just a fact. I'm not really upset about that or anything. There are some things I prefer about the actually pre-Warcraft 3 games. They were a little bit more simple in some regards, but it was also kind of nice. Whereas in later like iterations of the games, Blizzard occasionally doesn't seem to be able to decide who's actually the bad guy, except for the Burning Legion, I guess. But maybe those are the good guys in World of Warcraft. No, I don't know, because I've never played World of Warcraft, and my interest in MMOs is rather limited, so I'm probably not going to do that. And as tempting as would be to play through all Warcraft games, that would probably just eat at my channel for the next like 10 years, and I don't really want to do that. But anyway, what I originally want to say here is, yes, a Warcraft 3 Remastered, or Reforged, not Remastered, it will get its playthrough. There's that. StarCraft 2 is also a game I'm going to cover next year. There's actually still official content for Warcraft 1 I haven't covered yet. Not unofficial expansion packs, just official content as well. But I think it's just time to move on to StarCraft 2. So I'm looking forward to that. And that is it for the most part. A couple of other things I plan to do is the expansion packs for Earth 2140. I'm not going to do those straight away, partially because, again, the recording, I might not be in a good position to record, even though Earth 2140 is a DOS game, so that's not particularly demanding. But I still think that my work laptop isn't really suitable for that, and my work laptop is probably going to need like a week to just even render a single video. I'm not going to do those straight away, but I'm definitely going to do those. And I think I also need a little bit of a break from Earth 2140. Yeah, regarding moving houses, I do have enough videos stashed away that there shouldn't be any gap in my uploading schedule. So you guys are going to get new videos because I built up a little bit of a backlog over the last couple of months and years. And yeah, we're going to see how I continue afterwards and where I end up, where I find my next job and everything. We'll see. In any case, thanks for all the support. I hope you have a nice holiday season. Enjoy your Christmas or whatever you do or celebrate during this time. And I shall see you in 2020. Take care and goodbye.